you said let's go. I wanna get good seats at the show, you know. Oh, you know that it's the kind of place you would never go. But when you have fun, I'll say I told you so. Oh, I told you so. Baby, 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 you make me feel alive. And you can take me anywhere you want. I'm yours tonight, all night, alright. So just come on, let's get a little risky. Come on, we're love drunk and tipsy. Come on, baby, just kiss me. Just kiss me. Well, it's a 1, 2, 3 and the lights go down. All the music starts and you can hear the sound. You can hear the sound of young hearts beating so damn loud. Just you and me rocking to the rhythm now. Rocking to the rhythm now. Baby, 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 you make me feel alive. And you can take me anywhere you want. I'm yours tonight, all night, alright. So just come on, let's get a little risky. Come on, we're love drunk and tipsy. Come on, baby, just kiss me. Oh, just kiss me. Get lost in the music, the lights and the movement. It feels so electric. You and me, we get it, baby. Baby, 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 you make me feel alive. And you can take me anywhere you want. I'm yours tonight, all night, alright. So just come on, let's get a little risky. Come on, we're love drunk and tipsy. Come on, baby, just kiss me. Oh, come on, let's get a little risky. Come on, we're love drunk and tipsy. Come on, baby, just kiss me.
Texas Thunder Radio with Kyle Park on the line. Hey, buddy.
Hey, again, what's up, brother?
Not too much. Just waiting on your big show Thursday night down at Port O'Connor, Texas for the big Pocofest celebration, which is going on.
I'm ready for it, man. Earlier I was telling someone I couldn't wait to be there. I've heard a lot about it, but I got caught in line. It's the first Pocofest, apparently. Is that right? So
I think it's the first big one. I know that they had started something, last year a little bit, but I think this is the first official Pocofest. And boy, when they start with a bang, I'm telling you what, this is a 3-day event, and you're kicking things off. And have you been to the fishing tournament down there that they usually have every year?
And that's what I meant. Yeah, I've been to Poco Bueno. My brother fishes that thing every year, and I've been down there for a couple times for it, but I didn't know this was the first Pocofest. Yeah, this tournament is off the charts, man. Crazy good.
Well, you do a bunch of fishing and hunting and stuff, or just a lot of outdoors things, blowing stuff up.
Yeah, I do more golfing than fishing, I think. I don't have to wake up so early. That's why I like golf, I think. But I come from a fishing family for sure, and I've been doing it for a long time, and it's just, I love being at the coast, too. It's a good place to be.
Someone had asked you online the other day, and I don't remember who it was to give them credit, but they were asking you, giving you, I guess, some questions about, you said golf or baseball, and you talked about actually both of them, but you can like golf.
I love golf, and it's because I get to play it still. I mean, when I look at what my favorite sport is, it's going to be baseball, because I've got memories of my dad and I playing catch, and he was my coach in the league, and I played all through high school. I thought I was going to be a baseball player when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So I found out that kids who are 5'5" don't make it to the pros very often. So, but I play golf today. I love sports, and I love being outside hunting and fishing. But I mean, baseball's forever. It's America's game. So
right. Well, you get to go out and do a bunch of that stuff. I know that, we've got so much to talk about. Again, I want to say, first of all, thank you for taking time to visit with us here on the radio about the big show on Thursday in Port O'Connor. I remember I was trying to think, and I probably don't want to put you on the spot here. How long have we been doing this now? Because I remember you had the Ask Old Hank, the first song. I guess you were a teenager when they played that on the radio in Austin. But I remember the first single in Texas was Somebody's Trying to Steal My Heart. And that had to be 9 years ago, maybe?
I was 19 or 20. I think I was 20 when that came out. I just turned 31 on Friday. At least 11 years ago, yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Thanks, man. I've known you for at least 11 or 12 years because through my manager, John Michael.
Yeah.
So,
since then,
it's been a long time. But I still feel like this is my freshman year, what I plan to do in my career. I mean, I've got 5 records out right now, and I plan to put out at least 20 or 30.
Uh-huh.
You know, I've been told I have no reason to retire or quit ever in my life. It's the biggest pleasure, and I'm so grateful and fortunate to be able to do what I love for a living. I mean, there's not many people who get to do that, and I don't know why I'd ever want to quit or ever give up on this.
Well, speaking
as long
of,
as I'm surviving and making a couple dollars.
Speaking of coming out with albums, just before we got on the air here, you were talking about you just got done doing some songwriting and actually working on some song lyrics right now that you were working on, I guess, last night?
Yeah, me and the buddy Sixto, we were writing about this. It's about the South Texas oil fields, actually, basically called "Don't Forget Where You Come From," and it's more about the literal sense of a lot of folks down there. They might not want to be in the oil field, or and they want to do something bigger and move away to a bigger house. But the truth is, it's about a guy who his daddy works in the oil field, and the son moves away, and he doesn't want to be in the oil field, but he comes back full circle working for the oil field and comes back home, and it's a cool story song.
Well, I guess it'll be when we hear it on an album in the next couple of years, maybe, or hear it at a live show. I guess we can. A lot of us can relate, especially being down in the Eagleford down here. And
that's the thing. Yeah.
This new album that you got a new single, and I didn't get a chance to talk to you. You wrote the last one, "What Goes Around Comes Around." That was the last single, wasn't it? Come On, or Goes Around?
That was Come On, was the last one. Goes Around Comes Around was second to last one.
Yeah, you had written that with Tom Shepard, right?
I did. Yeah. What do you call?
And that premiered on Country Music Television, CMT.
Yep, I think that's the first time I've had a video get on CMT. I've had GAC before. There's so many outlets now, I forget what's what, but
right.
I know that the big one's CMT still, because they barely even have music, It's all just reality shows and stuff.
Encino Man, Pure Country in 8 seconds.
Yeah, over and over and over.
Well, but you had that one. I love that song. I loved Come On, and this brand new song.
Video.
Yeah, the brand new one out. Tell me about this song, Rednecks with Paychecks.
It's just a fun song. I wrote this song with Trent Willman, actually. Man, Trent's, one of the greatest guys in the world. Writer, singer, artist. And it's just a fun summer anthem, sing-along. I mean, I'll admit, it's a little bit on the cliche side of the redneck kind of thing, like Redneck Yacht Club or whatever, but man, it's not the same idea to me. That's more of a lake song. This is like just an everyday, every type of redneck song. It's all the things that my family and I are used to doing, jet skis and RVs and big barbecue pits and just, making money to spend it on fun stuff, even though they still eat off the dollar menu at McDonald's. And they're still tightwad. They spend their money on the fun stuff. Well,
here it is. It's Rednecks with Paychecks. Kyle Park with us talking about his big Thursday night performance at Pocofest in Port O'Connor. Rednecks with Paychecks on Texas Thunder Radio.
We got fast boats, fifth wheels, and RV vehicles. We drink RC, Cold Bud Light, and George Dickel. If it has 4 wheels, a warning label, a throttle or an outboard motor, we're gonna gas it up, throw it on a trailer, gonna find a little dirt and water. We're just rednecks with paychecks. We're American-made, bona fide, blue-collar, working for $1 just to hoot and a holler for the weekend with some good friends. We're gonna blow a little dough, do a little living, cause you can't take it with you up to redneck heaven. We got Sweet Home playing on a Jambox cooler, chicken fried ribs and a pig on a barbecuer. Yeah, and you can bring your hillbilly hot rod and we'll try like hell to break it. Because everyone here's a Southern engineer, so by God we can duct tape it. We some rednecks with paychecks. We're American-made, bona fide blue-collar, working for $1 just to hoot and a holler for the weekend with some good friends. We're gonna blow a little dough, do a little living, cause you can't take it with you up to redneck heaven. Come along, take a little ride with me, honey. Have a little fun, gonna spend our money. People from the city, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. Oh, come along, take a little ride with me, honey. Have a little fun, gonna spend our money. People from the city, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. But I say forget it, we're rednecks with paychecks. We're American-made, bona fide blue-collar, working hard for $1 just to hoot and a holler for the weekend with some good friends. We're gonna blow a little dough, do a little living, cause you can't take it with you up to redneck heaven. Yeah, we're gonna blow a little dough, do a little living, cause you can't take it with you up to redneck heaven. No, you can't take it with you up to redneck heaven. Oh, they just don't get it. They just don't get it.
Rednecks with Paychecks from Kyle Park on Texas Thunder Radio. And Kyle's on the line with us. And you were telling me this is going to be on your forthcoming CD that's scheduled to be released soon. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't even know when. The idea right now is that I want to do things backwards, like I always do, I guess. But, you know, the last record came out, the Blue Roof Sessions, came out in October, and since then we've had several singles, you know, follow it. But the truth is, nowadays it's streaming and downloading and all this stuff. It's like, once a record comes out, it's like old news the next day. And I feel like so many songs on that record have kind of gone unheard by the listeners because everyone just, you know, listens to the one song on the radio or whatever. So this time around, I'm going to make a single, another single, and another single, and another single just off of an unreleased record. They'll be available online only until I'll put out that fifth radio single. All the time I've been recording music, you know, every time I go and record one song, I actually record three, and I pick the best one. Mm-hmm. So by the time I've got 3 or 4 or 5 singles out, I'll have 15 songs in the can waiting on me, you know, in the studio. And then I'll put the album out. That's kind of like the big finale.
Right.
Instead of the introduction, it's going to be the conclusion of what should come on the radio. And then as soon as that comes out, I'll be putting out a new single on a new record that's coming out, you know.
That's a great idea.
Coming. So I just think it's, you know, the one thing I know about the music industry is that I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's such a fast-moving business. And I mean, there's, like doing the EPs a couple of years ago. In 2010, I did that, and that was a new thing. And now it seems like everyone does an EP. That's just no problem.
This last album that you had out, the Blue Roof Sessions, that was released last fall, this was something totally different that you've done compared to anything else that you've ever done in your career, and you recorded it on Lake Travis.
Mm-hmm.
And
in a big house.
Tell me about this. I mean, you purposely went for a different sound. Let's kind of talk about the idea behind it, and while I got you on the phone, how can people get a hold of it and get a copy?
Well, you can definitely get it online and iTunes and at stores. I don't know if they're at Walmart. They're at all kind of stores, and you can go anywhere and just search my name online and find all my music. I've got 5 albums out now, and plus music videos, and you can just Google it or YouTube or whatever it is. But the idea of the record, not only was it fun and different, the recording process of not being in a studio, but being in a house and bringing all the recording equipment to the house, living in the house for the month. We recorded 19 songs, and I kept the 12 that fit the record the best. And what I mean by that is this record's also different production-wise and sound-wise, this is a rocking record for me compared to the traditional stuff I put out in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, there's the 7 songs that didn't make the record. They were the more country stuff, the more, different stuff. I wanted to keep the rock stuff this time around because, I like all kinds of music. My influences are George Straits and Bob Wills and Hank Sr., but I still love AC/DC and Red Hot Chili Peppers and bands like the Foo Fighters. I like those bands. And so there's no reason why, as an independent artist, no record label like I am, there's no reason why I should feel restricted to make the same kind of album over and over like so many artists do. I just thought it was cool to branch out and show folks what I can do. And now when I play a show live, I can put those fast, up-tempo, hard-driving songs in the set to pick up the set after that slow country ballad that I play.
You were talking about George Strait, and I think it was down in the Valley, if I remember right, when his farewell tour. That was huge to play on George's last tour. Was it McAllen? The last show. At the time, it was the last show. Was it McAllen?
It was Hidalgo.
Oh, Hidalgo. Tell me about that. When you got the call, when everything was put into motion, and you talked about it, obviously it was going to be pretty cool just to even entertain the idea. But when they said, you know what, you're in, come on down, we're going to play this show. To introduce yourself to, I'm sure that there was thousands of people there, but you probably gained a whole bunch of new fans down in South Texas. George Strait fans probably from all over the country come to see a show, and there you are introducing yourself. Did you see things pick up?
Oh, and down south I have, absolutely. I played a couple of shows, and we played with Justin Moore in McAllen a few months ago. We had a huge crowd. And but the thing about the George show was really fun, and I remember, because everyone always asks, like, how was it, And of course it was amazing. But the show, we've done that show before. We play the same kind of show every night, the same songs in different order. Mm-hmm. But, I saw George's band watched us, and that was really cool. And I don't think George watched our show, but the really cool thing was playing Fit for the King, my George Strait tribute song, because there were definitely thousands of fans in the crowd that didn't know who I was, never heard me. And I started playing that song, and you could see kind of people like figuring like, oh man, check this out. This is pretty cool. And it all kind of went full circle. And from that point on in the show, I had them wrapped up pretty good. So I gained their respect with that song.
Let me hold you right there. Let's play that song, Fit for the King, and then we'll come back on the other side, talk about the big show in Port O'Connor and learn more about where we can find out all about you on social media and stuff. Kyle Park's with us on Texas Thunder Radio.
Beyond the blue neon, 'cause I'm as gone as a girl can get. Out of the blue clear sky, you'd gotten good at goodbye. What do you say to that? Well, if I know me, I'll end up drinking champagne, with Fort Worth never crossing my mind. When I reach Marina Del Rey, this cowboy's riding away, and I'll just take it one night at a time. What's going on in your world? Because my world has slipped away. I just can't go on dying like this. It will always never be the same. Stop loving me. I didn't come to expect that from you, but I cross my heart that I'll love you forever, are the famous last words of a fool. Well, it was easy come, easy go. Should've blamed it on Mexico. I'm feeling pretty down and out. But I've got this 80 proof bottle of tear stopper to make me feel a little unwound. Right or wrong, you look so good in love, and darling, you know it's true. You're something special to me. I've got this full-hearted memory, and I'll always be the man in love with you. Oh, the man in love with
Kyle Park on the phone with us, performing at Pocofest in Port O'Connor Thursday night. For tickets, pocofest.net, Pocofest, pocofest.net. Kyle, I know Leander was your home, and you still ever get back up that way?
I'm closing on a house right now in Georgetown.
Okay.
I've been living in South Austin for 4 years, and before that I was in San Marcos for 8. And now I'm going back home. Yep. My family's still in the Leander Cedar Park area, and I miss them a lot. And plus, I gotta be honest, I'm a little sick of Austin and the traffic down here in South Austin. So I'm ready to kind of get back in the country.
I got you. We'll talk about your people at the show. You know, to Port O'Connor. You're playing Thursday night at Pocofest. It's the first official Pocofest ever, and honor to kick that off and for them to have you down there. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I guess I'll give you an opportunity and invite folks to come down and come see you.
I know it's going to be fun, man. I'm down there in Port O'Connor. I've been in the area before, and those people like to get crazy and have a good time. And on top of the fact that the nights after me are William Clark Green and Kevin Fowler, and it's going to be a huge weekend of music. And I know I'm kicking things off, and I expect a lot of folks to be out there kicking it off with me.
Well, if they can't make it down to see you, I know that we encourage them to, but always catch a live show. I know that you've got a number of things going on. They can catch your tour schedule online, kylepark.com, but you're also all over social media too, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, and Twitter, and I'm sure there's one more, or 2 more, or 10 more I'm missing right now. But
oh,
I'm
yeah.
on them.
You talk about Snapchat. You even have some of your own filters sometimes, I see, at Hurricane Harry's and places like that. I said, oh, man, he's getting fancy. I'm surprised you didn't call me. But
stepping it up.
Hey, man, it's always a pleasure. Have a great show in Port O'Connor, and thank you so much for taking time out to visit with me here. And it's good to hear from you again. Don't be a stranger.
Man, thanks. I'll come see you sometime soon, brother. I will.
All right, thank you. Kyle Park with us here on Texas Thunder Radio.